So we were delighted to have RAB Capital as an existing shareholder from the beginning of the RTO back in March, or shortly thereafter. And they had a 5% stake when I came and took control of the company and helped to restructure it. And then subsequently, after recent announcements, they contacted us and they wanted to increase their shareholding up to about 10%, or a little over 9%, as it's turned out. And to that end, they made a further investment of £450,000. It's making them one of our largest institutional shareholders. In August, we were able to also bring in US institutions, including Wexford Capital and Fondren LP. So that was very important for our US focused strategy. But for here in London to have that support from RAB Capital is, a huge endorsement of our project. RAB Capital and Philip Richards are probably the longest standing mining investors in the city. He's kind of a legend, Philip. I'm sure he won't mind me saying that. And he's also been a very early investor in lots of other rare earth projects. So he's had a really good track record in spotting the winners in this sector very early on, when, it wasn't so fashionable as it is now. So yeah, it's a huge endorsement of our project. And one of the things he was very specific about, which I think he mentions in the RNS when we made the announcement about their investment, and probably something we haven't talked that much about, which is, our combination of rare earths are a huge part of the robotics solution, and the demand that's going to be needed for robotics is even bigger probably than the magnet requirement. And when I say robotics, I don't mean, the robot will be making my tea, which, though I am looking forward to that. It's just as much robotics within defense, robotics within medicine, robotics within everything. So I think he's kind of already seeing that, which, isn't on as many people's radars as it probably should be.